Look at who I ran into on this beautiful English summer day, right? It's my good friend Don Racine. Hello, Don. It's good to see you again, brother.
Yeah.
I asked him a question. I said, Don, what is the difference between a K car and a Miglia car? So you always see these classic Minis racing around in England, and there's a huge difference because I asked him, he says, oh, there's a massive difference. Now he says, I'm no expert, but we're going to give you the highlights. Don, first of all, this is a K car. This is Nick Swift's car.
This is Nick Swift's car.
You've driven this car.
I've had the opportunity to drive 3 or 4 K cars in the last number of years.
Yep.
And they're all to a very, very tight specification. They have to run the little small tires. They're not allowed to run flats. They have to run Dunlops. They have to run 5-inch rims. They're very, very tightly controlled. The engine specifications are tightly controlled. The interior has to be just exactly right.
I see it looks almost factory in a way. Like
absolutely.
all they did was take out the carpet and put it in a roll bar.
No, they do a little more than that. They really do strip the cars down to a bare shell and start over again. And the roll cages are very, very tightly controlled. And the tech inspection is quite silly.
Yeah.
And yet at times, at a couple of races I've been to, the tech inspection was a bit of a farce.
Really?
Yeah, despite the fact that it's supposedly so tightly controlled.
Okay.
And compare this to a Miglia car.
Are all K cars Mark 1, Mark 2?
They have to be, yes.
They have to be Mark 1, Mark 2?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. They're all going to have sliding windows.
It's a sliding window, period.
Yes, period.
And
nothing else.
What about brakes?
Stock brakes, you can't do anything.
You can't do 4-piston?
Nothing.
You can't do vented rotors?
Nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Can you do alloy brake drums?
I believe you can.
Well, he's got cast iron on there.
I'm not an expert, as I said.
Okay.
You know, the engines are quite stock.
Okay, let's take a look.
As stock as you can get.
Okay.
I mean, they have to run those carburetors. They have no choice.
1.5 inch.
Yes, and it has to be the H series. Can't even be HS series.
Oh, really?
It has to be H series.
Okay.
Cars.
Okay.
They do a fair amount of unique things, and Nick purports that he gets some pretty staggering horsepower numbers.
He does. He knows how to build a motor for sure.
The brake system, master cylinders are free. You can do anything you want on that.
Okay.
They do a lot of oddball things.
Okay.
But they are very tightly controlled. It has to be a 40 over motor.
Okay. You can't go over 40.
Can't be over 40. It has to be a Cooper S block.
What?
You have to run a Cooper S block.
You can't run an A+ block?
Yeah. Thick flange Cooper S block.
Period. Whoa. Well, those aren't getting any rarer.
They're going to get a lot easier shortly because Mini Spears is reproducing them.
Are you kidding? Really?
I'll walk you over in a minute and show you.
Oh, we got to see that. All right, so now let's look at a Mini Miglia. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, a Miglia car is almost like an unlimited NASCAR.
Okay.
They don't care. They can do anything. The wheels are outrageously wide.
Yeah.
The engine
Big fat slicks.
The engine is free.
Okay.
I mean, it still has to be a mini engine.
Yes. A-series, period.
A-series engine.
Cast iron A-series?
I don't even know that it's required to be cast iron.
Okay.
I know that it has to be a mini engine.
Okay.
Other than that, it's a free car, and they're absolutely crazy.
Big, giant 4-piston calipers, 6-piston calipers, you name
anything they want to do.
Really?
This is where the unlimited class is.
What's tech inspection like on that compared to?
I'm still working on driving one of these. I've not had the opportunity yet to drive one. I will, but I just have not had the opportunity yet. So
this reminds me a little bit of you and I had the conversation about I just bought Bob Boschemann's race car, and I'm going to be running that car, and that is more of a Miglia car.
Exactly right. Yes.
Nowhere near a K car.
Right.
My Mini is much more Miglia.
Yes.
So how would you compare the two? A K car is like.
K cars are not, in my judgment, not as quick as my car in the country, in
the USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my judgment, my car is quicker than these. All the cars that we build are quicker than these,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
They're relatively conservative. They're just driven the wheels off of them.
Yeah.
The drivers are
Watching
very good.
Nick Swift drive this thing is pretty
The drivers
impressive.
are very good.
Yeah.
When Johnny came over and drove our car, he just drove the wheels off it. He out-drove everybody.
Really?
It was just a driving technique issue.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge you have is the Dunlops slide.
Yeah.
They have no grip at all.
Yeah.
So
you're just drifting that car around every corner.
You either slide or die. It's just that simple. Yeah.
And then, what do you think it's like driving one of these?
The opposite. They're running slicks.
Yeah. This is outrageous.
Yeah.
These cars. How would our U.S. spec cars? Our U.S. spec cars, I guess, would probably be faster than the K car.
I think so.
But I don't.
Some of them, not all of them.
Okay.
Not all of them. I mean, they're not dogs.
Right. No, it's just a different class.
Just a different class. Yeah.
But I don't think we're probably as fast as these guys.
They don't have the tires. These guys all run big tires.
Okay. I wonder how a Miglia car would do against maybe a Fortec Mini or.
We've seen Miglias in the U.S. There's a couple of mid-money.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I forget who bought
Dirt.
them.
Yeah, up in Canada.
Yeah.
That is an aluminum A-series block.
Yes.
Wow.
And notice that it's a Cooper S block.
Okay.
Thick flange.
So thick flange Cooper S block.
Distributors are free.
Is that the only difference?
No, there's a lot of subtle differences. These are bigger.
Okay.
Okay. Just little things that are different.
No hole in the fuel pump.
No hole for the fuel pump.
Okay.
Just a little different, and obviously they have to be made for Ks. They're going to be made in cast iron.
Yeah. Okay. But they can do it.
Yeah.
So probably because they just dried up, we just don't have any more. Yeah.
That's few and far between.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, that's fabulous, man.
That'll be a good deal.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah. Won't be too much longer.
Yeah.
They're still developing it, but
The legend himself, Don Racine.